Okay, so you want to build an aesthetic body and you don't know where to start. Well, let me tell you. If you want to start building your body mass with, I don't know, you want to build muscle and you don't know where to start. Well, I will tell you right now that you start with doing some bodyweight exercises. Everybody does start with bodyweight exercises. Then it splits into different ways you can work out. But the bodyweight exercises are where you want to start. And if you don't want to believe me, I went from looking like this in probably 2019 to looking like this in 2025. And you should know that I started seriously working out like 3 or 4 years ago. Probably 4 years ago. Like seriously working out. So, what do you need to do to build an aesthetic body? Which I would say I kinda have aesthetic body, but I could have more muscle mass, definitely. Well, the first thing you want to do, as I said, is start with bodyweight exercises. You want to do push-ups, squats, sit-ups, pull-ups, all these things. You want to start in a form that is easiest and has the lowest risk of causing you injury. And those are the bodyweight exercises that everybody knows. You can start with whatever level of exercise you're on. Okay, someone just starting can do only push-ups against a wall or against some heightened surface. Someone can do normal push-ups on the ground. Someone can do push-ups where his weight is more on his hands and his legs are raised higher. Everybody has a different starting line based on genetics and all these things. And this goes all the way through your mass building exercises, muscle building exercises, because genetics play such a huge role in this. And some of these exercises might be super fucking hard to do, like pull-ups. They are hard to do unless you have a really big or really strong upper body, which means mostly back. Yeah, pull-ups are about your back more than anything else. And unless you have a strong back, pull-ups are gonna be hard to do. So, what do you need to do to get to doing pull-ups then? So that you have a higher chance of doing them and getting started? Well, you can start by doing some easier variation of pull-up. You can do Australian rows. Those are similar to pull-ups. There you can again change the difficulty of the exercise depending on how you move your feet. Then you can move on to doing negative pull-ups, which means you're gonna jump up to the bar, hold it, and slowly let your body go down. You might even start by just hanging and raising your hanging like this, having your fucking shoulders hang totally, get out of your joints practically, and just pulling yourself up. You might want to start with just this motion. Everything depends on what level you're on. And you can then move on to pull-ups and doing them with resistance bands that help you get up. But you have to start by building some muscle mass and getting your body used to working out. You can't just straight away go to the gym and start lifting 20 kilograms weight, dumbbells, barbells, whatever, and expecting your body to handle it. No, you have to start slowly building up to it. That's Because then if you don't start slowly building up to it, that's when the injuries happen the most. And as I said, after you've finished technically getting your body used to working out at least a little bit, then comes the option. You can either go to a gym and lift weights, as almost everybody does in today's world. Most of the people go to gym to lift weights. Or you can go to gym, or you don't have to go to gym, and do calisthenics, which are more of a continuing of what you've done to get your body used to working out, but in harder forms, doing more variations, and sometimes it's really hard. I myself am doing more of a calisthenics workouts than lifting weights. I don't like lifting weights. Calisthenics is more fun in my opinion, and it tests your body in more of a natural ways. But as I said, you probably are just starting and you aren't in the part where you can choose which exercise you want to do, or if you want to lift weights or start calisthenics. You're probably not at that point yet. And before you get to that point, you have to get your body used to working out, as I've said. And for that, I would suggest either looking up some guide on how to start, or doing some push-ups, some squats, some sit-ups, some pull-ups, blending it all together, doing something that helps you, or I will now provide you with my workout for beginners. Of course, the workout isn't perfect in the way that you have to change the number of reps you do, because everybody has a different start and everybody's strength differs. And I think that it's a 4-day workout. So you're gonna technically have a work day, rest, work day, rest, work day, rest. I've said it incorrectly. That does not count for 4. What the fuck? You're gonna work out, then have a rest day, then work out, then have a rest day, then work out, have a rest day, and then work out. So in a week you're gonna work out 4 times, and in between every workout you should have a rest day. And the next week you can do it the other way around, having rest day, workout, rest day, workout, rest day, workout, rest day. And those were probably just 3 workouts. Well, you can leave out the last day. That's technically the workout itself is split into 4 days, as I've said. And every day you do something different. So first day you have a push day. Mostly things for upper body where you have to push yourself somehow. The second day is pull day. So again, you're doing things mostly with upper body that are ending up with you pulling yourself or something. The third day is leg day. Most of the people skip leg day. Don't do it. Don't skip leg day. You're gonna end up with chicken legs. You don't want to do that. And the fourth day is, I think, like a whole body workout, something like that. I'm not sure. I have to check it. Okay, so I've said it incorrectly. The first day is the push day, that I've said correctly. The second day is supposed to be lower body legs. The third day is the pull day, and the fourth one is lower body and core. So like technically a full body. It's not full body, but it's like, except for arms, it's full body. So if you want to do this split, you would do the following things on the first day. The first day begins with 3 sets of 12 to 15 push-ups. And as I've said, 12 to 15 might be too much, might be too little. Depends. Probably it's gonna be too much. So you're gonna do like 4, 5, 6 in one set. And you have 3 sets. Okay, so technically 15 total, 12 total, 18 total, depends on what really is your limit. You want to push yourself, but not too hard. You want to be able to finish the workout, because that's just the starting thing. Then you have pike push-ups. If you don't know what pike push-ups are, look it up and you're gonna see what it looks like. Technically, I can show you. It's like, technically your body is doing this. You're in a kind of a roof in a pike and you're pushing yourself up and down. Again, there are 3 sets and it should be by 10 repetitions. These are harder than normal push-ups. That's why there are less repetitions and they are after the normal push-ups, so you're going to be a little bit tired. But I want you to do like 3, 4, 2 repetitions. The 4 would be really good. If you could do 4 repetitions 3 times, it would be awesome for beginning. Again, you can make it easier by placing your hands on a surface that's higher up than your legs. Then we have the third exercise for the day, and those are dips. Dips are when you are on a bar and you go like this. You push yourself up and back down, and it's on the triceps. Okay, so that's working out your triceps, and you should do 3 to 8, not 3 to 8, 8 to 12 repetitions, 3 sets. Again, dips are harder. If you can't do dips, just find some higher up surface where you can do them in a way that you place your hands on the higher up surface and your legs are on the ground and your butt goes below. Otherwise, normal dips are that you are suspended in the air on the arms and just going up and down without your legs touching the ground. And as I've said, 8 to 12 is a little bit too much. Do 3 to 4, probably 5 at most. Just don't push yourself too hard. It might seem easy, but the next day you're gonna be so sore. You don't wanna do it too hard. Next is side plank. And side plank means that you're gonna be on your forearm, having your forearm on the ground, pushing yourself up and keeping plank on your side, not on both arms, on just one arm. And this you should do each side 3 times 30 seconds. 30 seconds can be a lot. 15, 10 seconds, just getting used to it. Depends again on what you can manage. And it would be your first day. And you would be totally spent. So the next day is the rest day. That's why it's there, so you can rest your body and let your muscles get the strength back. Then you have the second day, the lower body. And there we begin with squats, normal squats. Everybody knows what squat looks like, so I don't have to explain it. And you do 12 to 15, again, you can lower it 4, 5, 6, depends, 3 times again. Most of these things are done 3 times. As I look at it, everything is done 3 sets of everything always. Then you have lunges. I don't know if you know what lunges look like. I think that you probably know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be putting in clips of me doing the exercise so you can see what it looks like. And you should do 12 on each leg. Again, that might be a little too much, so do like 4 on each leg, 5 on each leg, something like that. Try to change the repetitions so you feel it. Okay, you need to feel the burn. That's something that you need to do, because if you're not feeling it, then it means you're not doing enough. And again, you don't want to do too much, because otherwise it means you're overworking your body and it's not going to be that helpful. Okay, after the lunges, we have calf raises. Calf raises are quite simple. You just stand on some higher up surface and lift yourself with your calves. And you want to do 15 to 20, that's a lot again. 10 to, or 5 to 10, something like that. You want to really minimize it and make as much progress as you can. Again, as I said, everything is 3 times, 3 sets per everything. And you have it written somewhere. I don't know where, on which side I'm gonna put it. You're gonna always have written the exercises. Next are glute bridges. Glute bridges, again, you see right now what the exercise looks like. You lie on the ground, have your legs at a, I don't know, 60 degrees, something like that, and you're lifting your butt up and down from the ground. And here is written 12 to 15 repetitions. Do 5, 6, again, 4, what suits you best. And then we have hanging leg raises. Hanging leg raises can be really hard. It's a lot of workout on your core, on your pecs, on your six-pack. And that's why the easier version you can do is having your arms on a bar where you would normally do dips, both of them like that, grabbing the bar, being suspended on them, and resting your body against something, your back against something. A lot of the times there are some kind of if you are on a calisthenics workout playground, there are mostly these bars and some kind of a backsplash or different beam that you can rest your back against to make it easier. And you don't have to lift your legs fully extended, you can even tuck them in to make it easier, okay? So you're just lifting technically your knees. And that's the end of the lower body day. Again, then you have a rest day, and then you go for the upper body pull day. The pull day starts with the Australian rows. I've already mentioned them once. Those are, you lie underneath a bar, catch it, and you're bringing it to your chest. Again, 3 times, and here are set 10 repetitions. I would say 3, 4, 5 repetitions based on how much you're feeling it again. Then come the normal pull-ups. Pull-ups mean you have the bar grabbed like this, not like this, but this way, okay? And you can do them assisted if you need, with resistant bands, or just do negatives, as I've said. Some different form that is at least a little bit of a pull-up. The resistance bands are a great way to help yourself to get the correct technique, but depending on your weight, you're gonna need different resistance band, and depending on how strong you are, you're gonna need different resistance band, and sometimes it can be hard to pull the resistance band down to get your legs in. So that's why I would suggest that you also work out with somebody, have a workout buddy that is always going to work out with you. You can do the same workout. Somebody might be a little bit quicker in taking up the things, but still, you can do it together. It's gonna be more fun. Then we have chin-ups. Chin-ups are the opposite of pull-ups. Okay, pull-ups you hold the bar like this, chin-ups you hold it like this. And it's mostly for your biceps, okay? You wanna have big biceps. I don't have such a big biceps, but you wanna have big biceps, you do chin-ups. Again, you can do them assisted. And I haven't said how many pull-ups, right? You should do like 5 to 10 pull-ups. So around, I don't know, around 3, 4, 5, depends. And I see my microphone fucking acting up, I don't know why. So you might hear a little bit different right now. I'm not sure, I'm testing out which microphone is gonna be better. And I don't know why it's freaking out. It shouldn't be freaking out. Come on. It's freaking out so much. I don't know why. Well, and it's back to normal. No, it's not. Well, so the chin-ups you do 6 to 10 repetitions and probably 3, 4 repetitions at the beginning. Then you have face pulls. For this you need resistance band, but some light resistance band, because you're gonna be pulling it towards your face. And again, you can see me showing it right now on the screen. And you wanna do 12 repetitions of this. Maybe 6, 5, 4. Again, as I'm saying, you always have to get the repetitions based on your performance. I can't, from my perspective, I don't see how you're working out, what's your body type, how much muscle mass you have. So I can't tell you exactly how many repetitions you should do. Okay? I can ask you how you feel after the workout, after completing the part. So that's why you have to choose this based on yourself. And that's the end of the pull day. There are only 4 things. And the last day, the second lower body and core, which technically is a good thing, but in the second week I would skip it, so that you have always rest days in between the workout days. After I've said it, almost everybody skips legs day, yeah. Normal. So, this 4th day starts with Bulgarian split squats. You can again see me doing them right now, and you should do, I have written 8 to 12 on each leg. That's a lot. Do 3 to 4 on each leg, 5, 6, really, as you can do. What's your limit? That doesn't totally destroy you. Next we have step-ups. Step-ups are you have some height on surface and you're stepping up on the surface without pushing too much from the other leg. This you should do 12, again 3, 4, 5, 6, depends on you mostly. But 12 would be the optimal one for each leg. I would say that if you comfortably can do every single exercise I've said in this video at the maximum repetitions that I've said or written, then you should move on to something either more advanced or to lifting the weights. Okay, those were step ups. Did I say each leg? I think I did. I'm not sure. Then you have classical plank, normal plank on your forearms, laying on the ground, holding straight back, 45 seconds, 30, 20 seconds, what you can do. And the last exercise in this split is the Superman hold. Superman hold, you lie on your stomach and you're lifting your chest and legs off the ground with your arms also off the ground. If you want to make it easier, you have your arms closer to your body. If you want to make it harder, you move your arms far away, as far away as possible. You want to hold this for 30 seconds, 10, 20, 15, again, depends on you. But that's gonna work out your lower back a lot. And I would suggest that the second week, when you are technically skipping this 4th day, to add some of these things into the second day or the third day or the first day. For example, the plank. I would add the normal plank to the first day. I would add probably the Bulgarian split squats are gonna be, or no, the step ups. I would put the step ups in the second day and the Superman hold in the third day. I would leave out the Bulgarian split squats. Those are not, because like the Bulgarian split squats are similar to the lunges. So technically you're gonna have some kind of exercise on that part of your body. So I would leave that out. And that would be all for your body workout at the beginning. If you would want to have a more in-depth video of me talking about these workouts, I'm gonna leave a link in the description where you're gonna find not just you're gonna have this split written out throughout the video. I might even put all 4 days right now on the screen so you can see them. But if you would want to know how you can continue and do different things, link in the description. There's gonna be in the link in the description is going to take you to a page where you can find more videos, courses from me that are more in-depth. There's going to be the course about investments that I've already said something about. There's going to be this course about working out, and there's going to be at least a list of all the books that I've read, and I'm gonna write there how much I would recommend them to you right now. What the fuck was that? And there might be more courses throughout the thing. And right now I might pull the price down quite a bit so that you can get in right now, and then the price is gonna shoot up, which is gonna be worse for the people afterwards. Okay, do this split if you want to start working out, and especially at working out, remember, hard work pays off.